How's it going, everybody?
So, tonight is the last night of our Halloween special. All month we've been bringing you Halloween-related unboxings, and tonight is no exception. But we saved the worst for last.
Yeah, buddy.
The most haunted item in the world, Annabelle. Now we know the real Annabelle is actually Raggedy Ann, but they don't have a Raggedy Ann doll brought to you by Neca. But they do have this Annabelle,
Right.
brought to you by Neca.
Which this one is significantly more creepy than the Raggedy Ann doll that actually is Annabelle.
You know, a lot of people say that the Raggedy Ann doll is just a yarn doll and people aren't afraid of it, but the old porcelain dolls, people are petrified of them.
Because they're that glassy look, it's just weird.
Yeah, absolutely. And the eyes, they look so real, yet so glassy, and they really look right through you. But that's neither here nor there. That is really one of the biggest reasons I'm excited about this unboxing. Now, before we get into it, Mike, what are you hoping for?
Well, I hope we get some spooks and some terrifies and some scaries to happen.
Maybe you guys will see her in the background.
Ooh. I gotta drive home after this. So
Maybe not. Maybe she'll follow Mike. Let's hope. But, this will probably be the only NECA figure that I don't expect to stand from because she sits in a chair inside of a case. And that's actually one of the coolest things about this collectible is it really is her sitting in a chair in a case.
Ironically, that is a stand.
But I can't stand this guy. Anyways, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. From what I've seen, it's already hit all of my expectations.
Yeah, it looks like this one's gonna be a good one.
So I'm excited about this. Why waste more time? There we go. And she's out. Now, I'd like to claim the magic from the bros, but she did this one on her own. It was kind of creepy as fuck.
Right.
Shit was flying. Demons were talking. My nipples were erect from fear. I don't know where that came from, folks, but she fucking did it. But that's neither here nor there. I am completely amazed by this little girl. It is... The dress is perfect. The entire thing is not satin. Just the bottom half of the dress is satin. The upper half is plastic. And last week, that was one of my biggest complaints with the Pennywise. They could have done where the upper half was plastic and the pants were like a satin or a cloth.
Right.
Something, and some wire in there to keep its poofiness would have been fantastic. I love the fact that this has the mix of the two. The case is out of this world. I love the case. The plastic windowing is really clear. The decals that go inside the front door are just freaking cool. The only thing that I would have changed about this case is the bottom is hollow.
Right.
What I would have loved to see Neco have done to put a bottom on the bottom of the case so you could store stuff inside this compartment, such as the other heads. That is one of the biggest things I loved about Mezco toys, is that they come with a bag for you to store the extra accessories in. And this is a wasted opportunity, NECA, that you guys could have made this into a drawer or some type of box where it's hollow inside and you could just drop stuff in there.
Yep.
It comes with two of these little creepy heads. As Stevie's gonna pan over them. Now we did choose the head that it originally came with because we thought it was the creepiest. Now granted, the other two heads, and I'm showing you them now, are pretty creepy. So they're pretty creepy, but the fact the one she came with is staring straight ahead, and I kid you not, Mike, tell me if you feel the same way. I looked into the eyes of the figure, and I swear to God, I felt my soul get cold. Like it looked straight through my eyes and started choking my soul.
Yeah, it's kind of got that 1,000-yard stare. And it's really creepy. So
it is definitely super creepy. I love the original head. It was perfect. Now, one of the weirdest things ever. When you look at this figure, Mike, what do you think when you look at this figure? You think it's meant to come out?
No.
Most collectors are what? Gonna keep them inside the box?
Right.
This figure has the best articulation I've seen in a NECA figure in months.
Yeah.
And it's real creepy, and I got real creepy.
Yeah, you did.
I lifted up the dress and stared underneath.
Dave's getting a visit from Annabelle tonight.
Oh, totally. So if you never see me again, you know why. But the reason that I looked under the skirt is because I wanted to see the articulation. She has them in the. She has joints in the ankles where you can move the ankles left to right, up and down. She has joints in the knee where you could bend the knee back or straight forward, so you can easily make her sit. She has articulation in the hips, so you can make your Annabelle do like a spinning fly kick, or a bicycle kick if you want. She's even got articulation in her shoulder and her elbow. So you really can pose the shit out of her inside this little case. The only complaint that I have, other than the base of the case, is there should have been some way to kind of snap her into that seat.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see clips that maybe go around the waist, because you could see where she's got her hands crossed kind of in her lap. That would have hid a clip perfectly. So something to snap her into it. As it is right now, her butt's not even in the chair. Her thighs are touching the edge of the chair, and her head is touching the back of the chair.
Right.
The rest of that is just floating.
Plus the case is too narrow, and the chair is too long. So it's like she's right up against that glass. You can't get her situated in there good, like she should be.
Now, again, you can pose the crap out of her, because there's even a wire in the hem of the dress, so you can make it look like it's flowing behind her, or, parachute open, like in Mary Poppins, or something. I don't know. But the articulation of this figure is just insane. Now, we did pick her up from Walmart. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think we lucked into finding her because she was in the Halloween decorations hidden behind some stuff. Another collector came in, didn't have the money, and hid her. I guarantee you. That's what happened.
That or she hit herself.
Or maybe she hit herself. But here's what you can do. If you want to get a hold of her, I checked yesterday. Our buddies at Collector Zone, again, we did not buy her from them. It was just kind of a spontaneous buy. We found her, we picked her up, we took her home. But our friends at Collector Zone is selling her. And they ship super clean, super fast, and it's a great product. So, if you have not picked this up, you need to.
Yeah, especially if you're a big fan of horror.
Huge if you are a big fan of horror, especially if you're a big fan of Annabelle and the Supernatural, the Warren saga, if you will. She makes a lot of appearances in a lot of the Warren films.
You know that movie that came out, La Llorona? That was a part of the Warrens?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I have not seen that, but I did know that it is part of it. I got 3 little boys who love horror movies, so I've got to be censor dad, because even though when they love horror movies, they still have nightmares.
Right.
So me and the wife haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it. Maybe this weekend? Who knows?
This weekend's Halloween.
That's right. That's
All
right.
Hallows Eve, y'all.
That's right. So, I forgot what I was saying. If you want to pick her up, definitely hit up our friends at Collector Zone. Again, we did not pick this up from them. They are not paying us to advertise for them. That's how much we believe in Collector Zone. Great company, great collectibles, great prices, and incredibly well-shipped items. In fact, we just got the X-Men Gambit with Mezco Toys 112 from them. And you'll be seeing an unboxing of them shortly. But immaculate condition. So, if you want this, definitely go to Collector Zone. Their description is going to be in the link below. Let them know that the Game & Watch Bros sent you.
That's right.
Alright, well, Mike, I think it's that time.
You know, I'm gonna have to give it 4.5 thumbs up.
That's pretty amazing.
Because I think the only thing that would have made it a 5 is if that chair and her had fit just right in that case, and the latch worked a little bit better than it does.
Yeah, the way the latch works, you kind of have to pin it shut.
In fact, her dress, I think, is in the way. But she doesn't want to be. She doesn't want to be in there anymore.
We'll just swing this bad boy open.
That's right.
So you guys can get a better, non-glare look at her.
Let her stare
into your soul and rip it from your very... I would have to give this a 4. Thumbs up out of 5. Not as good as Mike's. I do love everything about her. I think the articulation is weird because of how good she's articulated. And I think Neca wasted an opportunity for storage inside this space here. But other than that, the figure is fantastic. It is one of my favorite, and I'm not a huge Annabelle fan. This is more Mike and my wife's thing. But I love this figure, and it was definitely going into the collection.
That's right.
Baby, what do you think? Because, like I said, you are more into this than I am.
I think I'm going to give it 3. I'm really not too happy with it. Just because I would have preferred it to be like more of like the picture where the dress is shorter. You know, you can see her actually sitting on the chair. The picture on the front of the box shows it being shorter where you can see the legs of the chair.
Right.
And when you pull her out, the dress is just so long it looks more like a wedding dress, not like Annabelle's dress.
Right. You could probably pull it up a little bit, but...
And like Michael was saying, the door doesn't stay shut partially because the dress is so long and
well, you
she
know,
doesn't snap into the chair. So
it wouldn't be the first time we've hiked up her dress, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
all in all, I'm probably going to go with probably just a 3 thumbs up.
Alright, well there you go. Mike gave it 4.5. Dave gave it 4. And the hard ass gave it 3. But, thanks for playing with us.
Catch you later, guys.
Next time, take the fucking hit!